Hello and welcome back to Stories and Sorceries, a TTRPG actual play podcast for legal reasons. And
Woo, love it.
Man,
love
we're
it.
living through a time, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
Hey Rob, do we have any announcements?
Listen to Behold the fucking Roll. Back to you, Will.
Oh gee, that was fast. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's all of them.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, fine. All right, fine. We'll go
And
we'll close Twitter real fast.
Now we're going to...
Oh yeah, I know, I'm getting to it. I had to
Well.
get the music ready.
Look,
Won't be necessary. Just put 3 dice out there on 5.
oh, I like that better though. You can show them surrounding me.
Well, I mean, they are going to surround you. Like, there's 15 of them. But anyways,
Not that close. Jesus Christ.
do I jump in before or after I say when last we left off?
Before.
Before? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's jump back into the story. When last we left off, the 4 of you had completed a soiree into the aqueducts of the... I left that on the table. Had completed a soiree into the aqueducts of the impoverished sections of Durrell.
He's going to stab himself.
And after falling into a trap, fighting fearsome foes, and blundering your way through a catch and interrogation, you found information leading you to the rusty watering hole, whatever, bar. Puddle. And you continued your search there. You found a raucous and rowdy kind of makeshift club / bar that was really a hole in the wall. And then you did spy your quarry, somebody leaving massive and information for your quarry. You decided, make a distraction. So Dreg, you made a distraction.
That I did.
And that is where we will pick up. As Dreg, you walk up and just clock this guy. And are immediately beset by 15 individuals who chase you out of the bar. You run into the streets. Not only is it these 15, but Astrion, Eustace, Albion, you all see.
I don't.
You see, as this cluster runs, people go and follow. They want to see this. Most of the club is emptied. And we'll get back to that in a moment. But right now, Dreg, I need initiative.
Oh, also, I think that you already do the whole.
I'm in the middle of my thing.
Okay, cool.
Or actually in the beginning.
Cocked.
Yes.
Cacked.
Thank God. Say roll. I am fucked.
Bro, that's why I asked you to roll.
They're commoners, bro.
I'm getting rid of this die already. It's
Nice.
gone.
Is that the one you rolled the 6 on earlier?
No, that's when I rolled 16.
Oh, wow.
All right.
What'd you roll?
So,
3 twice.
Dreg, I'm going to... Where did my pen go? Anyways, Dreg, I'm going to let you know that I am rolling these commoners in groups of 5 just for my sanity. But for the sake of it, they are surrounding you. So 9 of them will get advantage.
Everything else is the crowd.
Sounds like I know what the answer here is going to be. 15 to 20. Awesome. Love to see it.
What happened to the 20 to 25?
We knew you
They
weren't
didn't roll that high. And based off the information you gave me, I don't think I needed to ask. 10 to 15.
Beautiful.
Starting off with a big bang.
5 to 10.
7.
All right. So the first 5 rush in now that you run out into the street and you turn about, square up, and get ready to fight, and you're just fucking dogpiled. These people came in way faster than you expected them to. 17 to hit?
Hits.
Okay, so that's 1 hit. I don't suppose 2 8s hit.
No.
19 to hit.
Hits.
And then another 8. So you're going to take 2 hits there. That's 1 plus strength modifier. You're taking 6 damage
Cool.
Each or just together?
together.
Uncanny dodge.
All right, Liam. So the next mob following right after you brush off and roll some punches, some tackles, and you stay on your feet. And as soon as they finish, the next ones come in. 15.
Misses.
That was the highest of that bunch. So these 17 and 18.
Both hit.
All right, so you take another 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Once again, you're deflecting, you're rolling, you're moving with the attacks, but some of them do land and they do catch you ribs, shoulder, face. And then the last group, 17.
Hits.
Okay. And then 12 and 20.
The 20 hits.
Okay.
Obviously.
So another 6 points of damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He can't save you.
This is ridiculous, man.
Wrong Pantheon.
This is what I get for rolling shit initiative, dude. I could have took some of them out beforehand.
But as they flood in and you weather the initial brunt of the storm, you notice a break and you can take your action. Go for it. It is your turn.
Just look at them. Now I'm fired up. I'm swinging at one of them. I mean, does it matter which one?
Nah.
One of the 5 on the left.
Okay. As you move into him, you shouldn't have fucked with Tim.
15.
That'll hit.
This is all.
Remember, you get 2 attacks now.
I know. 11 damage.
You hear that, and as you do, you dart your eyes to the side, and you hear it. This dude is like dogging on you, right? You just turn and just like left chopping hook to the jaw. It just goes limp.
Flurry of blows.
No. That was just your first attack.
I know you can do it at each attack.
No.
No. When you take
Your
the attack
bonus
action,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
you can spend a key
Okay,
point to
well,
use your
second-
bonus attack.
Second attack.
Bonus action, yes. Second attack. Still targeting the group on the left?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
10
That just misses.
You
Oh,
said-
damage.
No, to hit.
to hit.
To
You-
hit.
10. Use 10.
Oh yeah, no, you said they had 10 health. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 health.
So that
11
misses.
AC.
11 AC.
Okay. Flurry of blows.
All right.
Natural 20.
Decimate a motherfucker.
No. 8. I rolled a 2. So
You clock this one guy, and as he goes limp, you move past him and deliver a straight to the next guy, and they just kind of like catch it and move back out of the way. As you continue to advance, you deliver another, like you're walking forward with the punches, and you get one right in the face, and you ground him, but he starts to like scatter back to his feet, clearly discombobulated. But anything else?
yeah, I still got one more flurry of blows hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roundhouse kick the one I just hit.
Generally, you roundhouse kick people who are like at the same head height.
Yeah, you said he stumbled back up.
No, he begins to scram. You're gonna soccer kick him. Let's just go with that.
Whatever. I'm gonna
You're
punt him.
gonna Randy
beat
Orton.
him. Beat
punt
his
him.
ass.
Another net 20.
You might kill this man.
You killed him.
18.
As he begins to scrabble back up, you just take a gallop forward and just straight kick him under the chin, and you just hear this sickening snap, and he just falls limp. In the heat of the moment, nobody's quite sure, but you're pretty sure.
You felt that neck snap, son.
Is that your turn, or would you like to attempt to reposition?
I'm gonna. They're all gonna get attack of opportunity.
That might have been bait.
Yeah, you could have used your bonus action to step of the wind,
I could have, but I didn't.
but you didn't.
So I'm just gonna stand here. And
All right.
Eat it.
Eat it.
All right, so back at the top, some more attacks coming at you. Oh, if only they could crit. 11,
Misses.
21.
Hits.
All right. The next 3, 19,
Hits.
and then 2 10s.
Misses. So
All right.
6.
So 6 again, yes.
Oh.
Next fight, how you looking?
Not too good.
Well, those 3 miss. And those 2 miss as well. So we're on to the last group, this time only 3 because you knocked 2 of them out.
I think I killed one.
Highest there is a 14.
Misses.
All right. So you're beginning to get into the flow of it. The rhythm of the combat is coming to you, and less are getting through. You're forming your defense, and now it is your turn to retaliate. You're really thinking of burning people alive, aren't you?
I am.
What would Master say? One more thing. Burn them bitches.
Smoke their ass.
Burn, baby, burn. What I'm worried about is, can I roll a 10 on 2D with 2D6s to knock them out?
Wait, our shit went up to D6s?
The Breath of the Dragon? Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been 2D6s.
I can-
No, they were
Imagine-
2D4 when we first got them.
Oh, yeah. They're 2D6s now.
Hot dog. We moving on up in the world, boys.
I just imagine Drag just like
And we
what
get
would,
3 uses.
what would Master think? And like the thought bubble pops up, and then he's like, "Remember, Drag, if you're ever surrounded, burn them all."
Burn them all.
So what I'm going to do
Yeah.
is I'm going to look to my right and Fire Dragon roar all 5 of them in a cone.
No. He's going to kill so many people.
That's how you would like to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
5 deck saves.
We're all going to jail.
No.
DC 14.
He's
14?
going to jail.
I'm going to jail by association.
I never heard those people in my life.
Twin Dragon, what?
Wow. You were with
Natural
me. you were
20,
with Joe.
natural 17, and then 8. And then a 2 and an 8.
Oh, you're looking for the other True
So 2
Dragon
of them
people
save.
right over there.
So they take
Half damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Get them double 6.
Come on, baby. That's 7.
Oh, I thought that was
7 fire damage.
Is it plus anything?
No.
Nope.
Sucks to suck. I shouldn't be rooting for the commoners, but I am.
Yeah, but they're
There's
going to be on
15 of
fire
them.
now, and they're probably going to be like, fuck
Does it
this.
catch them on fire?
It should.
I think non-magical
It doesn't.
things.
It doesn't say, because you get to choose which attribute you want.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But I would assume it would.
I guess that'd be your call.
Generally, things say, like magical effects, say any item that is not being worn or carried.
Yeah.
Well,
but
yeah,
I think
but-
since
but
it's giving you the option,
for different ones. Like it's not going to say one for each of them.
Well, yeah, but like fire is the only one there that matters.
that's fair.
So, like branding smite is different because there's a save or be branded, in which case you
Yeah,
take
yeah.
fire damage. But like fireball or dragon's breath, stuff like that doesn't catch people on fire.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I
That
don't
probably
believe that
would-
this would
I do
either.
believe that my fireball spell did catch a ferret and a rat on fire.
No, it killed
No,
a ferret and a
get
rat.
the fuck out of them.
Anyways, 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
3 to the others. As you'd not focused that group, most of them there stay standing, but you see they're a little bit more concerned with themselves than they are with you at the exact moment. Bonus action?
Bonus action, spinning the key point to Step of the Wind.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. So wait. So double the distance. So I'm going to. So I can go 80 feet. I'm just gonna back up like 80 more feet, like 80 feet,
80 feet.
and I'm just gonna yell at them. At this range, I can hit all of y'all next turn.
Turn?
And then they all run up.
Turn?
Oh, I can hit all y'all in a minute.
Just say I can hit all of you.
As you run away,
That too.
I won't tell you. I won't say that you run away. As you create distance, you hear some people in the crowd. Oh, did you see that fire? Oh, I bet this is that arsonist. Only an asshole. Only an asshole like that would attack him.
Do I hear that before I run away or before I back up?
No.
Beautiful.
I would say you hear it as you get around 40 feet.
Okay, so here you are, 40 feet. Is there any alleyways next to me?
Yeah.
Go down that alleyway for the other 40. Hide behind a trash can, which may or may not be used as house.
Well, you've already taken an action and you're not a rogue, so you don't have a bonus action hide.
Did you say may or may not be my house?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. You just dart away, and as you do, you hear footsteps follow, and like people look all over, and you can hear fight his ass, that punk motherfucker.
Bitch ass bitch.
What is your
It's the Bloodfang gang. Oh no.
dexterity modifier?
+4.
+4, so we'll use 14 as your quote-unquote passive stealth, since you didn't
Okay.
get to make a check.
Okay.
And I'll make a few searches.
He found me.
Nat 20.
No, 19, 18, and then a 3.
But those count as investigation actions, right?
Search actions, yeah.
So they can't attack me.
They can't attack you.
Oh, I'll beat their ass.
But what they can do is they can run into the alley and see you behind the dumpster or bucket or whatever. Over here! Yeah. And they'll just holler. And then that's like all of their movement just to get into the throat of the alley. So
And what is the alley? Like, how tall is the alley? And
it's about maybe 4 feet wide. These are very close together buildings, and they go up for maybe 10 feet.
okay.
It's about another 15 feet back and 5 feet forward.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So they're all just right there at the entrance.
3 of them are, yeah.
3.
Yes.
Which 3? Ones that haven't been hit?
Some of them seem to have seared clothes. So like they don't seem great, but they don't look like they're on death's door.
Fire Dragon Roar.
This man's gonna leave a trail of bodies.
Oh, I don't get to roll for this.
Dude, I think they're gonna send other monks after us. Just like, dude, you guys fucking.
All right, so that's
gotta
one
go.
save, but I don't think it's gonna matter considering the one that saved.
They revoke his dragon shit.
I gotta take another.
You're not a dragon, you're a murderer.
So
Bold of you to assume dragons aren't murderers.
7.
Okay.
Enough.
You roar with a blast of fire down this alley, and it engulfs these 3 that found you. And you hear from like outside the alley just, oh, fuck! Exclamations. And as the smoke and soot kind of clears away, you see 3 people on the ground, a little on fire.
I wanted to do something while the smoke was still there.
Sure.
Bonus actions. Step of the wind. Monk crossed my way up that damn fucking wall to the top of the roof. You said they were 4 feet across, so I can.
Yeah, you can bounce. Sure. You do not have wall climbing yet, correct?
Not
No.
yet.
Okay, so I will need an acrobatics or athletics or acrobatics check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
It's easy enough, even with the fact that you get 3 bounces off and your foot kind of goes through some dry rotted wood. You manage to scrabble and recover, and you make it to the roof.
And I just walk a little bit over to where they can't see me. And then the smoke clears.
I'll allow it. As you kind of like peek over the roof, you see 5 more individuals come and they like inspect these people who are on the ground, and they're like pat out some of their clothes and they look down the alley, they look around and they don't see you. And they don't see you. What would you like to do now? As you seem to have broken combat.
How far away did I go from the bar?
I would say you're maybe 60 feet away from the bar, considering you ran 80 feet away or 40 feet away and then 15 feet down, 40 feet down, and then up. So like, as the crow flies, 60. As you would walk in straight lines, maybe 80.
All right. The buildings that I went past when I went down the street, are they all like right next to each other?
Some of them are. You'd have to make a few jumps, but before you can get to the bar, there is a wide street.
Okay, so what I want to do is use my action. I mean, I guess I'll just use my action and my bonus action to dash. Wait, I don't get a bonus action to dash, do I?
No.
No. Okay,
Well,
action
you
to
get
dash.
Step of the Wind,
Well-
but you've already used it this turn.
Well,
Well, this would be a different turn.
yeah, no, I'm just gonna go. Wait, okay, so I'm gonna go my 40 feet, and then
Are you going to try to make your way back to the bar?
I'm gonna make my way to the closest building roof before the bar, and I'm just gonna sit there and wait for them to come out.
Okay, that would be easy enough. Just give me a acrobatics check. Pretty low DC.
They just failed.
It's a nat 1.
Yes! He falls off the roof! For a total of
off the roof. 8.
8. Damn. I was going to give it to you if it came to 10. You begin over.
buddy.
You hop over one opening, and you begin over a roof. You
Nailed
hear,
it.
You hear a creak, and then you stop for a moment, thinking you may have alerted somebody. No, nobody seems to notice. You take one step, and your foot just falls through the roof, and you just crash into this building.
Where am I now?
You are in a building.
This is gonna
I don't know. Let's see. Where are you? Didn't have this
Did I
plan.
fall in a jail cell?
You know, credit where credit's due. He unintentionally attempted to do any of this.
Nobody's gonna believe this.
That's very true.
Nobody is gonna
Is it a
believe
jail?
this.
Is it a jail?
Nobody
Is
will
it a
ever
jail?
believe it.
Is it a jail? Yes! It's a jail, people! It's a fucking jail! Is it a cell? Yes! Oh my god, it's the most beautiful shit I've ever seen!
Dreg, you fall through this roof, and you take no damage despite being unprepared, unable to control your fall, because you land on something pretty soft. And you like open your eyes and you can see the hole you fell through. It's maybe 10 feet. And you kind of look down and there's a big scruffy beard and there's an arm. You've landed on like a fairly rotund person.
Oh, come on!
They don't seem to care though, as they are out. You roll off and you gather your surroundings. This person is laying on a suspended stone slab held by 2 chains. You turn around, there's some iron bars. You look through them. There's a counter over there. Somebody sleeping, nodding in a chair. This is a cell. This is probably a drunk guy.
Can I go to my next turn and go back through the roof?
Well, it's hilarious, okay? I will look for him there. He's not been charged with nothing yet. Oh, no.
I'm breaking and entering.
Give me a
Technically true.
acrobatics check to get up.
Jesus Christ. 17.
Easy enough. You clamber back up. You do kick some debris down, and it falls into this dude's nostril, and he does kind of wake up. And you see him kind of like get up on the bed, and he starts like reaching for the hole, and he's a little too big to get there.
Okay, and then I'll just use the rest of my movement to go where I was initially trying to go.
All right.
Do I gotta jump more buildings?
No, I'd say that was good enough.
I'm just gonna chill and wait until I see the group come back out.
Audience, working up a laughter, really get your thirst going.
Yeah, sure, pass me
what,
one, Holmes.
You know what really quenches thirst? A good old fashioned body armor. Bryn, can you toss me a yellow one if we got it?
You know what company?
No,
I'll take a-
we
does-
have a yellow.
I'll take a pink one.
You
That's
know what
fine.
company
That
does
works.
not have overbearing and overreaching
red one.
terms of service in OGLs?
Aw.
Body armor.
Body armor does not.
I would have said that.
Body armor loves all.
There's still some left.
Anyways,
I get my banana for you. She's all right.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Dreg, you make your way to a roof with a kind of lip on it, and you kind of crouch down, and you see people still scurrying in the streets. You hear the band. We're gonna find that punk ass. We're gonna string him up.
I am Dragman.
And They're kind of spider webbed throughout this district, and you wait. And as all that transpires, Albion, you had just made contact with this person that you believe to be Marcus. Michael, yeah, that guy. And as everybody leaves the bar, only a handful of people are left. The tender, the person on the steel drums, and one of the dancers are still on stage, but everyone just kind of stops, dead still. And they notice that you three are still in here. It was very abrupt. The steel drums just kind of, and all eyes just kind of like train on you, Eustace.
Jello.
Then you, Astrion. And then they all kind of glance over. You two can see it clearly now where Albion had gone. You sitting just opposite the booth of a hooded figure.
I'm too focused in on this person to really notice everybody kind of train their eyes on me.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we kind of both reach for this and have our hands on it, I'm going to look up, notice him, and just in a quiet tone, just because I don't want people to hear this to begin with, I'm just going to say, listen, man, I'm sorry. You are just going to have to trust me on this. We need to talk away from magical prying eyes.
He kind of moves his hand away from that cut in the upholstery and just rests it on the back of the chair before gesturing to the room. What do you expect to happen now?
As far as your mother's concerned, that seems to be a problem between you and Astrion.
That's a
I'd
problem
say-
between me and anybody who works with the fucks that killed her.
And I need you to listen to me when I tell you.
I have a question. Do I hear that?
Yeah, it wasn't subtle.
Oh god, I was hoping not.
As he says that, I need you to listen to me. We are only working with them to get enough information to take them down. That is all we've done since the beginning of this, and I need you to believe that. You can do anything you deem necessary to make sure I'm telling the truth, but I need you to believe that. We are taking these fucks down, and we need your help. After that, you two, and I'll kind of eye back towards Astrion, you can handle your shit however you deem fit. But until then, we need to work together, and that's the only way we're taking these pieces of shits down.
As you say that, what are you two doing, Eustace, Astrion?
I was what bring up that when he made that point of about the mother.
Yeah.
Astrion laughed, like he made it a point to laugh.
Okay.
As the whole time that's going on, Eustace just standing there, just arms crossed, tapping his foot, looking at Astrid and glaring at him just in disappointment, looking at Michael and looking at him, and then looking back at Michael and then looking at Astrid.
I was wondering how long he was going to keep that going, and I look back at him, and then I look at Astrid, and then I look at him.
But you say seated?
Yeah.
Okay. Your glances and your laughter seem to go unnoticed or unattended. But you see this man inhale Albion, and he kind of collects himself for a moment.
Eustace will slam his hands down on the table, standing up, looking at Astrid and saying, I think
As
you
you
need
begin to get up, you
apologize."
hear a voice from behind you. Stay in your seat, kid! If you look back, and it's the bartender. He's put down the mug.
I'm going to, at that, I'm shooting Eustace some eyes, like, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
He lets out a sigh, and he taps the chair. He says, you get one chance. And then he gets up and he begins to leave.
As he's standing up, I never took my hand off of the thing, but I never took it until he began to stand up. I'll pull it, and as I'm doing that, I'll just say, that's all I need. And then I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to walk towards Eustace and Astrion.
The three of you see this man walk by you, back out the way that you came in. Dreg, you never see anybody leave. A few moments pass. Albion, Eustace, Astrion, are you three leaving the bar now?
As I walk up to them, I'll just go up to him and say, I think we need to discuss this now. I'm going to tap my chest. I don't think they can hear us in here. And then I'll sit down and basically tell him Michael's going to give us a one shot to prove to him that we're not working with these vipers. I'm going to hold up the note. We're going to read this all together. We're not going to speak of it out loud.
Where's your brother?
That's why we have to wait to read it. Because I don't know. Last I saw or heard, he was being chased by what I can only assume to be a mob of very angry individuals.
Well, I was telling
So
you,
I can
Zen,
hope that he did not resort to anything just astronomically stupid, like using his breath attack
Is
on
I'm-
those poor civilians.
and I'm sorry to tell you, but there's going to
He
be one
probably
or two
did.
things.
He more than likely did. I know that's true, Astrion. I'm
Don't
aware.
worry.
He's probably knocking people's out as we speak, or he's knocked out, and we're just going to have to go find him.
Well, either way, that's fine. What I'm trying to tell y'all, we got one shot. We have this mission. We're going to read it. We're going to write down our plan if we have to. But once we leave this building, we don't speak about this. We get it done. We find Michael again. He's going to work with us. And then you two, I'm going to look at Astrion and point to him, are going to handle y'all's fucking shit. But not until we take the Vipers down. No more laughing. No more smart comments. We're working with him until this is done, and then you can do whatever the hell you want.
What do I get out of this?
Well, the first thing you get out of it is we get rid of the Vipers. You're helping your brother, because that's his main goal here. Am I wrong, Eustace?
That's my only goal here, sir.
All right, number one,
Well,
You're doing
and
a
to help-
solid.
and to help you.
for your brother. Second thing you get out of this is once we're done with this, you can do whatever the fuck you want with Michael or whatever. Now, I will say this, if you keep just killing random people, I don't know really if we can kind of associate with you like that. I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but like, you know, the Twin Dragons have some sort of a reputation to uphold. And we can't just be murdering folks.
Circle in the drain.
Yep.
I was be honest too. Is as I keep walking down this path, I have a feeling one day I'm gonna have to kill myself.
To be fair,
Well, I'll let y'all handle that as brothers. All I'm saying is for now, we just need to find Dreg. We need to go back to our hotel. We need to go back to the tavern. We need to get in a room, read what's on this paper, and write down or sign language. I don't know what the charades, what the fuck ever to get a
Charades,
plan.
that sounds fun to me.
The one time in any D&D campaign.
TTRPG actual
The
play.
one time in any TTT RPG actual play where not thieves can't because copyright reasons would come in handy.
Not thieves can. I love it.
Thieves can.
So, anyways, I do got to say this as well. I do kind of enjoy his companies a little bit,
you can call
other
it
than
thievish.
his murder scenes.
Well, yeah, man, Astrion's a cool guy. It's just you got a temper on him. You know what I mean? It's just something you got to
I
work
think
on
it's
as
not
an
really a
individual.
temper issue. I think it's more of a bloodthirst issue.
Well, I mean, it might be that, or just like he's just used to it. You know,
At
it's
this
just
point,
like a
Dreg.
He's gotten
The
comfortable
people
with it.
milling around looking for you, you hear a few voices, man, fuck this. I done got thirsty. And they start to like mill back towards this hole in the wall. And at that point, Albion, since you're facing the door, having come back to the table, you do see a couple people kind of press their way back through the beads. And at the first sign of anybody, the steel drums catch back up and the bartender just kind of like forgets everything and goes back to cleaning the dishes he needs to, and the dancer continues her show.
And as they walk through the door, I'd be like, "She's told you he's probably knocked out there."
Well, let's
You
just
forgot about
go
option
find him.
C, sell.
Well, that's true. He could be in jail, but I figured.
Option D, dead.
Yeah.
Beat to death.
Let's just go find him. We'll head back towards the inn just to be safe.
And I'll just shanty through the door on my way out.
Just dance to the steel drums.
That's it.
While I'm up on top of the roof, I'm thinking to myself, man, I really can't go down looking like this. They'll recognize me. So I turn my vest inside out and put my hood up.
What the?
This man.
The inside of it's black. So
Sure.
now it's
Sure.
black.
Does everything to hide the giant icy hot tattoo you have across you.
No, it's just hot.
But
Thank you.
But it is an icy hot tattoo.
When we're both together, yes.
As you walk up to your twin dragon.
You don your disguise and you make your way down.
Wait, I don't need to roll a stealth check?
No.
Oh man! Wow.
What is it?
How the fuck do you do that?
I don't know. Sometimes it's 220s.
Oh, is it 2 1s?
Possibly. Nobody seems to notice. Might as well be a whole new person.
I am a master of disguise.
So he comes and meets us as we're coming out.
Yeah, you walk through the
Well,
door.
no, I just did that while I was up there. I'm still waiting to see them come
okay.
out.
I
And
thought you
then
were telling me you were
as
going
soon as
in.
they come out, I'm going to come down.
This man 50-50 pass fails any monk shit he can do.
All right.
But somehow can never be seen doing nothing at all.
That was more on me than him.
It's fair.
You wait for a while, and a few of the people that milled in kind of just stopped at the door, and they've like guarded up, and like they're being bouncers, just looking. And then you three exit.
Yeah, we'll just exit and then head back towards the inn, and we're just kind of looking around. I'll kind of peer down alleyways, trying to see if I see his unconscious body. Or whatever.
Albion, as you exit, somebody does catch you by the shoulder, and they go, "Hey!
Yeah, what?
You were with that punk bitch that hit Tim, weren't you?
Yeah,
I saw you come in together. You send him a message. I catch his punk ass around here anytime. I'm gonna drag him all up and down these aisles. You tell him.
okay.
You tell him.
Is Tim still here by chance?
Yeah, Tim never left.
Okay.
But he also like never reacted to
Yeah, that's fine.
anything.
I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. He just does just really random weird shit sometimes. Nobody can really explain it. Hey, Tim, I'm really sorry my friend hit you in the face.
Did he take damage on that hit, by the way?
Tim?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Inconsequential.
You are unaware. He certainly didn't look like he did.
It's okay. That's fine. I'll just say bye to Tim. Sorry about my weird ass friend. Nice to meet you.
That's a strong assumption.
You see Tim's trunk just kind of like go over and grab some weird fruit and feed it into his mouth. And then you do exit. And Dreg, you see them walk out.
Yeah, so I wait till they get like right past me, and then I jump down and like walk up to them from behind, like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh, shit.
Would you like to give me a stealth check?
Yes, I will.
Or do all of you just want to unwillingly not see
Oh,
him?
fuck no.
No, absolutely not.
23.
Perception?
Yeah, go for it. Anybody who cares to.
Ha! 24.
That's how it works.
6.
Who is leading?
I figured I would be since I'm trying to look for him.
All right. So as you're kind of cutting your eyes back and forth down the alleys, looking for somebody stuffed into a trash can or moved underneath a house or something, you do hear just very light.
Oh,
Of
I
feet
know
and
them
sand.
footsteps.
And you two are completely none the wiser as Albion, you begin to turn around, noticing it, and Drag is right there, right behind them.
Like, yep, always been a little bit heavy on the landing, bud.
You have no idea.
So, how did that go? Guess you didn't get the shit kicked out of you. Did you knock some dudes out?
Does he not see the people in the streets?
No, they got dragged away.
Oh. Most of them.
Oh, cool. So you just like hit a few and run off or something?
Hit a few.
That's Betty
There was-
Burns.
There's
There's
some-
somehow ended up on the roof, so I assume
threw
you
some
ran away.
flames. You know, got accused of being an arson.
Please tell me you
Fell
did.
into a
I
jail
told you
cell.
he burned somebody.
Did you kill anybody?
Not intentionally.
Oh, I just got done
Yeah, but
saying something to
but-
Astrion about this.
His was intentional.
Do you know how much of an idiot you made me look like just now?
I mean, to be fair, like I had a fire in my tummy and I couldn't help it.
That excuse only gets you so far, man.
It's worked my whole life.
Yeah.
Well, Striggs, all we can do is just look forward and make sure we don't burn anyone else.
Yeah, let's try to avoid murder and keep you hidden until we leave
I
the
have-
city.
You not see my disguise?
I'll prestidigitation him and change his getup.
This guy's absurd.
That would take a moment.
I just want to fix his hair and spike it up.
Give him the Yugi Moto hair.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
But
I
hey,
am
we're
Natsu.
heading back to the inn, so like I got some information. We got to go figure this shit out, but we cannot speak about it out loud.
Okay, yeah, sounds cool.
You return to the guild.
That's where I meant guild.
You've already paid for your rooms for the next 2 days. You are greeted as you enter. A few people do recognize that you've come and gone a few times. And you do recognize some faces. One bald-headed, one rambunctious drunk. And a few people who, Dreg, you specifically recognize as part of the triad. All of them are kind of just sitting around in their downtime, it seems.
And the triad is the mute girl and the other girl.
And her friends, yeah.
I got a question real
Yes.
quick. What time is it, like, in game?
Night?
No,
No?
no.
Oh, I thought we showed up there around night.
No, it was first
No,
thing in the
you
morning.
were. Yeah, y'all left first thing in the morning, and he was told to meet somebody outside the guild at night.
And I'm waiting for it.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Squirmy.
Yeah, but freaking Owen, air quotes, took us on a tour of the city and shit.
He took you on like
Today.
a very, very short tour up 2 streets.
Oh.
You went up the road into the
Listen, man.
higher up into the
Hey,
moderates
hey,
district,
Listen,
and then
my
you went
hometown
down
has
the
2
road.
fucking streets, okay? So that's a whole ass tour of a city, if you ask me.
Is, well, I got something I want to do when I get into the guild.
Okay, well you're all there now.
Sweet. Eustace, when he gets there, he'll start looking around and try to find Samuel.
Samuel does not seem to be present, whether he be in a room or out. You don't know.
Can I go ask the lady at the front?
You certainly can. You approach the front desk and you look around. There is no dark elven lady that you saw the first time you entered here. Doesn't seem to be present. However, the kind of well-mannered and dressed male that you'd seen the past 2 times is there. You kind of lay your hand on the table. He notices and comes over. Can I help you?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was wondering if you knew if Samuel was it happened to be in, or if he was out on maybe a mission or something.
Sam, give me one moment. And he goes and he collects a book and begins flipping through it. Oh, yes. I believe I did see him take a job recently. But let me inform you of something. You used a word there. You used mission. I'd steer clear of that if I were you. That gives the impression of like the guild as a whole is for hire, and that's a picture nobody really wants to paint.
So I'm
Opens up
sorry,
to some real
Quest.
nasties when it comes to like open warfare.
Would you? Sorry about that quest. Adventure.
Yeah, make it sound fantastical.
Yeah. Well, I'm off to the ring. Thank you, sir. Nice day.
As we walk in, what I'm doing is whatever y'all got to do, hurry up and do it, and then meet us back in my room. And then I'm heading up there.
You catch that as you go to the desk, and then you get your information. Dreg, Astrion, is there anything you two are doing?
Oh, I'm heading to the room and gonna see if depending on how long it takes for everybody to get up, for me to take like a little quick short nap.
Trying to get a short rest in.
I will also follow Albion.
Okay, so you three go to the room. You do notice Eustace kind of trail a little bit. You still going to the ring?
Well, I was actually going to the ring to see if I couldn't spot a different paladin or somebody that might.
Yeah, don't scratch on your base plate. That's not great.
Be
A motherfucker with an amulet.
Somebody using any kind of divine miracle. You do see somebody in the ring. There are no challengers, but there is somebody in the ring. They do notice you, and they start just trying to answer you. It's Kati.
Whoosh! Catchies! I'd love to go. I would give it a whirl.
You get in the ring?
Yeah, I'll get in the ring with Catchy.
Okay, you begin to get in the ring, and the ref stops you, and he says, it's a big pot. You look over, and it's 20 gold.
So I'll go for it.
Okay. I suppose I can actually just use his character.
Is he level 5 now?
No, he didn't level up.
He went with us.
My tablet, it's asleep. Wake up. There you go.
I was just telling him to pull it up on the TV so you could look at it.
Well, I actually made a mistake. I looked down and realized that nobody's around. Like they all
Yeah.
walked off.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying because I was focused on looking on Samuel. And I'll say, "Sorry, Caddy, I just got to go upstairs."
You reach into your pocket and you begin to produce the gold, and you can see Cathy's kind of like licking his lips. He's ready for it.
And he looks back for a look of reassurance from his team.
And you see nobody. So you're like, nah, maybe next time. And you begin to walk away, and you're just like bombarded with shit talk.
Especially from Caddy. He's probably just like, oh, you wee little fuck.
Just,
It's okay, Caddy. I
Just-
tell you what. Once I'm done with them, I'll come back for you.
it's absolutely unrelenting as you walk away from the ring, across the bar, up the stairs. You can hear him all the way up until you vanish into the room.
That's okay. I'm used to it. Drag never lets off of me.
Anyway, the four of you are together.
I will produce paper and I will read it, not out loud, to myself.
Okay. There are 3 names on the paper. There is Banker Marco, and it's got Kill next to his name. There is Baron Strauss with Kill next to his name. And then there is Trives, which you recognize.
Repeat that second name, please.
Strauss.
Strauss, like
Yeah.
Strauss.
Sure, yeah. And then there is Trives, which you recognize is not the name of a person, but a place. It's the neighboring, yeah, east and a little bit north.
Northeast.
Mostly east. But it has investigate, and it's pretty vague, and you're unsure what exactly that means.
That's the only thing it says.
Yep, just those 3 things.
So was the People's Bee and...
You don't know any of this yet.
No. That's what I was talking
Banker Marco and Strauss. Do I...
something Strauss. What was the first part?
Baron.
Baron Strauss. Do I know...
With your exposure to the Society of Alkiar, I would say probably not.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is once I read this, I can kind of assume that both of these people are probably from Trives, and that's where we need to go to investigate to find these individuals. Or is that
Perhaps.
not what I can infer from this?
These seem to be 3 different things.
Wholly different things. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to hand the paper to Eustace first, and I'm just going to say, anything ring a bell about this? If so, write it down, and I'll hand him parchment and quill.
Gotcha. Eustace, with your background, one of these names does sound familiar. Obviously, you're familiar with Trivess, though why it would need to be investigated, you're unsure. But Marco is a fairly prevalent banker in the more industrious areas of Alkiar, and they own mini banks in most of the major cities. But outside of that, you're unsure why they would need to be killed.
So glad we have a murder hobo on our team. Take care of this.
Nice and quick, like.
With absolutely
Well, who's the murdering
zero,
hobo on your team, Greg?
with absolutely zero
He
choices.
didn't say that as drag, you buffoon.
I haven't read the paper.
Pass that. Pass that on to
I was taking
Astrion
notes.
whenever you're done with that, Eustace. Same goes for you, bud, and I'll hand him
Whose room are y'all in?
Ours.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Dreg.
Eustace? Astron?
But it's still there.
You two notice on one table that, hello, combat music?
Yes.
You two notice on one of the table, missed a golden opportunity.
Yeah, you did.
There are gilded plates and scraps, bones and stems of all kinds of food. And in a center table, probably the one y'all are sitting at now, there's a relatively extravagant hookah. And what the hell?
Mimic. The hookah.
The table.
No, the hookah.
It is a mimic.
It just seems like the cords come at you.
And it's an odd question. Is your room had no such room service or recreational drugs?
Did the girls leave anything behind on accident?
Oh no. If anything, they took something.
We had nothing.
This says you. Was how's y'all's before
Huh?
that? I
Oh,
thought y'all were
technically.
broke.
Oh, this, yeah, like we said earlier, old Smoky guy.
You had your lady friend.
Well,
for it?
no, Smoky guy came in here trying to entice us with a bunch of shit so we would stick to the course or whatever.
Smoky guy.
And, you know, the guy from the thing that gave us the marks, he showed up, basically gave us some shit and was like, "Well, see, you can get all this stuff if you just do what we say." And so we had to kind of play along.
And
And be
it
like,
was-
okay,
You didn't
okay.
try to kill him, Drag. Of all the people you want to kill, you didn't try to kill him.
We don't know what
The
the hell
food
that
was
dude's
delicious.
capable of.
You fat
DM.
man.
Yeah.
As a non-smoker,
Literally have like a
because I have no
an 8
clue
pack,
about these
but yeah.
things. What is the hookah is a smoking device?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a big vase-looking thing that sits in the middle of a table that has hoses on it, and
It's a legal bong.
you hit the hoses.
Pretty much.
Bongs are legal depending on your state and
What you
for
put in it.
Tobacco.
Yeah, it's 2023.
Yeah,
Stop
dog.
assuming things.
Is there anything in it?
You don't know. Fire it up, try it.
Yep.
Yeah, there's stuff in there, and it's
Poison.
quality stuff.
Can I roll to see what my brother's over there doing?
He's right in front of you.
You can look.
Yeah, you can literally just see him smoking the hookah.
What you smoking over there, Astrians?
I don't know.
Weed.
We're getting a little bit off topic here, gentlemen. If you could just read the paper and write down.
Oh, I've already passed the paper on.
Well, that's great, Eustace. I'm proud of you. We just really gotta figure this shit out.
Well, hey, I got some information for you.
Cats.
I mean, at the
Write
end
it
of this, I
down.
might get a long rest.
Hand it to me.
Well, here. I
Thank
already
you.
wrote it down.
Astrion, much the same. Though,
Do I recognize it? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
actually, with your background, you know much the same of Trivess. It's where you grew up, though. It generally keeps to itself, and you can't think of a reason why it would need to be investigated. However, you do recognize the name on here. Baron Strauss.
Nice.
He is a retired military veteran that headed many of the early aggressions between Trives and Alkiar, he has been in contact with many of the more shady connections between Vincier and the Giant Spine Mountains and some of the contractors, to say, in Trives. You heard the name passed around a few times in your past career. Most of it was for hit jobs. Plenty of reasons why people would want him killed.
I will grab my paper and some ink, and I will write what I know about that name, and hand it to Astrian.
Yeah, you don't know shit, Dreg.
That's what I was going to write on the paper.
And,
I don't know shit.
and I will give the names to Dreg.
Oh, you meant you write on a different piece of paper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay, I ruined it.
I slide the thing to you.
All right. So I'm gonna read what they have. I have my own piece of parchment, and I'll
Dreg.
write on it.
You
Oh,
read
go
this
ahead.
paper.
Do I?
Yeah.
It was never handed to me.
Yeah,
He literally just handed
that
it to
just
you.
now.
No, I thought you said it handed it to Albion.
No,
he
that's a
handed
different
me
piece of
what he
paper.
wrote on.
Okay.
3 names. You don't know a single one of them. Well, actually, do you have proficiency in history?
I'll be on the paper.
Yes.
Roll me a history
says-
check. I told you knew about Trives.
Oh,
You don't act like you're dumb as
It
rocks.
says on the bottom it says PS.
Rude.
PS.
22.
It says kill.
Nice. How'd you do that?
With a smiley face.
What'd you roll?
And but the kill is a
18.
question mark.
18? Got a +4 in history.
And you just look up, and we're just like,
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna read that. Look at you and just
One
say
second
out loud.
before you get to that.
Yeah.
With the 22, Dreg,
I know all 3.
you don't know the 2 names, but man, do you know a lot about Trives. You read a lot of interesting books about that at the Tangwu Monastery. They
The
have
National
put all-
Geographic.
Yeah.
He knows all about the geography of it.
Oh fuck! What were those kids' books? They were like zoo.
Oh fuck! I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what
Oh
you're
my
talking
God.
about.
Oh.
I used to get those as a kid.
wait, what?
The children's books. They were like zoo something.
Zoopedia.
Zoo media. Zoo something.
But they were like they would give you all kinds of information on like animals and regions, and I just like to imagine that Dreg read all of those about Trives.
Put me in the zoo. Zoo
Zoo
book.
books.
Zoo books.
That's what it was. It's zoo books.
We are dumb.
Oh, there it is.
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
Zoo
look.
books audience. Nostalgic.
shit.
Nostalgic.
Hey, look.
Rob about to get real
it's the
familiar with
flying
some zoo
puppies.
books.
As a matter of fact, the 3
Oh, that's the
showing
one-
there were 3 of
That's the
them I
one that,
had.
that I remember right there.
But anyways, yeah, dude,
had that one too.
the flora and fauna of Trives is just all kinds of different than Alkiar. They got a lot of green stuff.
I
Y'all got
write
a lot
all
of yellow
this
stuff.
down on the paper, and I hand it to Albion.
You give him a little half of a book.
All right, so when I get mine from Astrion, I'm just gonna kind of look at him, and at the PS, it says "kill?" And it's like, Astrion, there is occasion where it's necessary. It just doesn't have to be our go-to, if that makes any
For
sense.
old ladies.
Well, anybody, just not the first thing we try, right? That should be like on the back end. Anyway, and I'll write down real quick and hand to them too. Any association with the Vipers ? Or any known association with the Vipers ? Because
Okay.
basically, I'm trying to establish why them.
Yeah.
Because like if they're working to take down the Vipers and that's their big goal because the Vipers are this and that, I would assume there should be some association between these people and the Vipers, even if they're not in the Vipers directly. Maybe there's a known association.
And as you finish writing that, Dreg hands you a folded piece of paper that's just filled with information on like deer and wild boars.
Mating seasons.
Did you know
the things you
Trives has
choose to
cabbage?
retain is like astounding.
Did I
to
watch
me.
the Animal Channel a lot? Maybe.
Animal Planet.
He hands you that paper. Anything you would like to write down?
Yes, I'd like to write down that I really feel like the bankers are in with the Vipers and controlling stuff in Alkiar. And I'll say Marco's works for the industrious side of the Alkiar. And most of the banks he works in are in the major cities. And then I'll just pass it back to him.
Okay, so you write that down and pass it back.
I'll read his as I'm
I think
waiting.
Trenton is over there legit writing
Actually,
notes.
yeah. So I'll read that.
Okay, we're not a live stream, Trenton. You need to say words.
Well, you see, Astrion, I don't think this necessarily constitutes something we need to write on paper because I think everybody knows that killing's your go-to.
I honestly misread that and thought you said the kid I killed before.
Oh my god. But anyway, so I'll read Dreg's and then
Speaking of Dreg, I just
I
actually
mean not
closed
Dreg.
his page.
I'll read
got
Eustace's and kind of take that in and just write down tomorrow. Or wait, it's still early in the day, right?
Yeah, it's like closing on the afternoon.
I'm
So
definitely not.
shops would still be open.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll write down, we need to find items that prevent us from being spied on. Then we need to find out if we can find this banker in this city or if we're going to have to leave. And then I'll hand it back to them too and then get them to pass it to Dreg whenever they're done. Audience Astrion's just being difficult on paper.
For the audience, I wrote down, I'll write what I want to.
Interesting.
Much like he does what he wants.
So would you like to take a short rest? It's only been maybe 20 minutes.
For the love of God, yes.
If we have time to do that and still get to shops, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like I said, it's only closing on the afternoon. You could take an hour's rest.
Cool. We'll take an hour's rest and then we'll go shopping.
Shopping episode.
Fuck, I don't have a lot of gold.
Just turn in Dreg as the arson.
All the gold.
No, there's a hole in the jail cell now. So.
An inside-out vest. No one knows who I am.
How many hit die you spend in Dreg? All 5 of them.
You know you double them because of your effigy, right?
I know, and I'm rolling shit, so leave me alone.
Beautiful. I mean, good news is the chances of us getting... I'm not even going to finish that.
No. I want to hear it. I want to hear
Nope.
you jinx it.
Nope. Not even going to finish it.
Well, you just don't really need it.
I overhealed.
Who would have thought? Nope, arcane cannon is not what I wanted.
So the first roll,
Artificer up in here?
so the first 2 rolls I did was a 1 and a 3. So yeah, I mean it was well worth it.
2 and 6.
And the last time I only used like 2, I didn't use the other one, so I was like, might as well just use it all.
Short rests are not widely used most of the time.
I know.
So, you take your short rest. Is there anything you would like to do while you do so?
I just plan on spending it chilling, really.
I am smoking the fuck.
Yeah, I'll smoke the hookah with him.
I will not shale.
There's
m-
2
there-
hoses.
Yeah, there's more than one
There's
hose.
probably 4, honestly.
Yeah. Most of them come with 4.
He would have to.
Did you just get all 4 of them?
Yeah. No. He just reaches for one and just slap it away.
Oh, I'm faster than you, boy. I can
At least
get
you
that.
can roll.
He gets you the first time.
Yeah. Not
and then
the second.
the second time, you go for it. I would like to imagine, though, once you get one of the hoses, he just, like, cuts it.
Rude.
That's what happens.
Just fucking rude, Astrion. I'll grab the other hose and hit it real fast before I can cut it.
I won't cut that one.
Thank you.
I'm just laying there reliving the night before.
You mean
Cuddling
an
the
hour?
pillow.
Oh, the night before. Yeah, I get it.
But you take your short rest, and then the rest of the day is yours.
All right. We'll head to the shopping district.
You head out, Albion, or Eustace rather. You manage to make a fairly quiet exit as you come downstairs expecting to be berated once again, but you just see Caddy just like sprawled out on the mat, just asleep.
Can we tell if it's from alcohol or fighting?
No,
Nope.
you saw what he looked like.
I sees him just laying there, and I just chuckles to myself as I walk. That's good, Caddy. Taking a nap.
Before I leave the room, I turn my vest right side out because it's annoying me.
Itches.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel
Just
right.
not the right fabric
Is
for
his hair
inside.
still the same way it was before? Or do I got to do it again?
I mean, he hasn't made an attempt to change it, so.
Oh wow, those Drake's been there the whole time. Who would have thought?
But as you
People just come out of the
exit the
shadow. There
guild,
he is.
as you exit the guild, Owen is kind of like eyeing you and watching you leave. He doesn't say anything though.
I'll just give him a nod.
So you're looking for what kind of shops?
Albion is looking for any sort of shop that he thinks may sell some sort of item to protect us from being spied on magically. So it'll probably have to be a magic shop or
Okay.
something.
And I'm looking for some armor.
So you're looking for an armorer. Both of you give me perception or investigation checks, your choice.
15.
Okay.
16.
All right. You walk around this kind of mid-tier living quarters, and you do find a few shops. Some people selling trinkets, jewelries, and you find an armorer first. As there's a few of them throughout the city. What are you looking for?
Looking for some chainmail.
All right, a full suit of chain. The man comes out from around the corner. He's got kind of a longer beard, and he kind of scratches it for a moment before coming over to you. And he says, "Stay still." And he like grabs some twine, and he takes measurements of your biceps, your torso, neck, head,
Ooh,
waist.
I got a question. When he's taking the measurements of my biceps, can we point out the circumference just to prove that he's not as beefy as he thinks he is, Drag?
Well, I mean, like, Dreg is beefy in the same way as somebody who uses synth oil is beefy. Like, they just look big.
Synth oil, he says. Ah!
Is he talking
So,
about
like-
like the
about
fake muscles
the
on
fake-
SpongeBob?
Are you talking about me?
If
Dude, really?
your strengths are not so outlandishly
It
indifferent
was
that
just fun.
aesthetically you can't look similar. What? What's your strength score, Dreg?
14.
That has nothing to do with my muscles.
That's kind of what I was telling him. The aesthetics of your character only start to change when you have like astronomically different stats. Like if I were to give you a belt of storm giant strength and that bitch were to rocket to
Can I
29,
have that?
no. What would you want with that?
Beat people with it?
Here's my heavyweight belt, bitch. Take it.
But he takes his measurements and then he kind of nods and he produces a suit of chain. He cuts the straps and readjusts them. He folds it and produces it to you. We'll say 80 gold for the chain and the adjustments included.
Sounds
can-
like a deal.
He takes the gold and passes it to you. And not long after you find that shop, his business is concluded. You're looking around outside, and you do see a shop. It's a little dingy, but it's Margot's Trinkets and Tinctures.
I will accompany Albion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with them too.
The three of you begin towards this shop, and Eustace, as you exit the armorer, you notice the 3 of your companions walking away. You can catch up without much issue. You will have to take a few moments to equip that chainmail to don it. So don't just go clicking on it while you're walking.
No, I know.
Pretty hard to put that shit on.
I just added it to my inventory. Excuse me.
Hey, it looked like you're hitting a lot of buttons over there.
Look, man, my iPad's junk. Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
So yeah, we'll head in as soon as I see it. I'll just be like, I think that's where we might need to go and head in.
All right. You open the door to this small shop, and the aroma of vegetation and dried leaves, spices hits you, as well as this acrid kind of coppery taste in the air. The door rings a small bell, and you hear, "Come in, around the corner."
Yes, man, right away. And I'll head towards the voice.
You round the corner, and you do see this kind of stout halfling woman, and behind her are all kinds of vials filled with peculiar colored liquids, some clear, some very thick and viscous. Having been exposed to plenty of them, Eustace, you recognize a handful of healing potions. There is a vat of just water, it looks like. And there's also all kinds of knickknacks. Small medallions, rings, parcels of clothing. Just, it looks like a whole bunch of junk. But then you look closer and everything's kind of organized in a scattered kind of way.
Okay. I'll walk up. Good afternoon, ma'am. I have a bit of an odd question. Do you happen to have any little trinkets or anything that might help us not be heard by magical prying ears?
As you pose this question, she's kind of rummaging underneath a counter, and she like grabs a small vial and starts to drink out of it. And as you pose the rest of the question, she kind of and spits, and she darts her eyes back at you before wiping her mouth and getting back onto her stool so she can look over the counter. No, people get arrested and vanish for selling things like that.
What do you mean?
She looks around. She leans in close and she says, "Well, you do know that there are people who run things, right?
I was afraid of that.
And the people who run things generally want to find the people they look for."
Yeah. Do you happen to know of anybody that might be able to help us out with that? And I will slide her 3 gold.
I would slide her 1 copper. A crisp $5 bill.
Here's the #1 president.
Give me a persuasion attempt.
Oh no.
Oh, can I give him the help action? Or would, man, you should have let me do that. I got a +6.
Where you at?
I know.
Should have taken that initiative.
I know. I did out of story. I do want to sell some stuff.
Oh, okay.
I did get the chance to buy
yes. Yes. 19.
shop. Brought to you by Talking as a Pre-Action.
She kind of scrutinizes you before
I'm being
biting.
as genuine as I can be.
She bites her lip and takes the 5 gold. I do know of a few people with some connections that smuggle some things in every now and then. There's this one guy. He frequents around the guild. Kind of short. He's a human, on the smaller side, though. He comes in here every now and then and buys some things.
Let me stop you right there. About yay high, real loud, always has a mug in his hand.
No.
Squirmy.
Oh, Squirmy!
I thought you were talking about Caddy. Oh, I actually think I know who you're talking about. That's some good information.
It's about 5 gold's worth of information.
Yeah.
I think you said 3 though. But
I did.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
just gonna skip right
3.
over that. would you
I said $5 and it just kind of stuck in my head.
would you maybe write down the name of said item we're trying to procure so I can more easily ask for it?
I really ought not say anymore.
You don't have to say, you just write.
She looks confused for a moment, and she does kind of get a quill and wet it before writing down, there's a lot.
There's many items that do that.
Sure, we'll just use this one. It's most common. She writes down amulet of proof against detection.
Wow.
That'll work.
Right on the nose.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I very much appreciate your business, ma'am, and I hope you have a wonderful day. That's all I got.
Is going on. This looks like a shop where people sell her things and then she resells it, right?
No,
No, not a pawn shop.
no, you killed the woman who ran the pawn shop.
I did not.
You
Is-
as a collective killed the
Is
woman
there
who run.
anything in? So everything in here that like she's made?
You can gather that there are dried herbs and stuff. There's decanters and vials. I'm trying to remember the word for those.
Beakers?
Those two, but not that specifically. You're getting the picture that I'm drawing, though, right? It
So there's
looks like
nothing that looks like an effigy that's for sale in here.
you could ask about it, but there's a lot here. You're unsure whether or not everything's on display.
Okay, so
But there are items.
okay, I'm gonna walk up to her right after Albion.
You,
gets
as
done.
a collective, killed the woman in the pawn shop. Okay, yes, but if you get arrested, they're getting arrested too.
Not if I kill them.
I think you're in over your head.
So after Albion gets done, I walk up to her.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Hi. I pull out the effigy of the horse. Is there anything? Do you know anything about anybody selling anything that looks like these? Or this?
She scrutinizes it for a moment before producing a monocle and looking at it. You see pieces on the monocle turn independently, and sometimes it glows a little blue. Before she comes away, well, it is quite magical. Wait a minute. And she thinks. 8 or so years ago, some young fellas came through here asking about roughly the same thing. But I don't think they had one to show me. No, I can't say one's ever come through here, young man.
Okay, and you don't think? Okay. Thank you.
That was good thinking, Dreg.
I have my moments. Put it back
Rare
in
as
my
they may
pocket.
be. Is there anything else you would like to try to purchase while you're here?
I ain't got the gold for any of this shit.
He said we broke, motherfucker.
That's what happens when you get robbed twice.
Can I attempt to sell some stuff?
You may attempt. What would you like to try to sell?
His carved apple.
This manacle.
Here we go again.
I was actually thinking about keeping that short sword I have and getting rid of 3 daggers and the armor that I don't need any longer.
Are you keeping the crossbow and the bolts and everything?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that too.
Well,
You have a
since
whole
You-
artillery in your backpack?
1985 Bugatti.
You produce these items and you offer to sell, but she politely refuses. Now, not exactly the kind of things I keep in inventory, but you would probably have fair enough luck trying to peddle those at the guild. A lot of young upstarts go through there with little or nothing to their name, so offer them a good deal. They'll probably be more than happy to take your hand-me-downs.
I'd still want to. I want to buy 2 potions of healing.
2 potions of healing. All right. I believe those are going to run 50 basic ones, right?
Yeah. I think they're 50 each.
Lesser or just potion of healing?
Just potion of healing.
Just potion of healing. Yes, 50 apiece.
So it's 100.
I would also like.
Oh, there are no lessers. It just goes regular, greater.
I would also like to buy 2 regular healing potions
Okay, so that would be another 50.
in total, or
Each.
together? Each. Right.
So 100 total.
Gotcha.
And then I hear her advice about the guild, but I need to make some of my money back, so I'd like to get a fair amount back. So if I can't do that at the guild,
Well,
I'd
you
like
got
to-
a lot of that for free as you murdered people for it.
That's very true.
Fair.
That is a fair point.
100%
Okay,
fair.
I'll get rid of it at the guild and save time.
What?
And just so clarify what it is, it's 3 daggers,
A set of leather armor, studded leather, correct?
the studded leather, crossbow and bolts. 2 daggers, crossbow bolts. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I just imagine Eustace walking up and opening his jacket. I got some goods.
Yeah.
That's how
You
I
had a
wanna present
question?
Oh no! I was like, he's talking as Eustace, not as Eustace voice. He's clearly an imposter.
We found him, boys.
Yeah, after they're done, I'm done, so we can head back to the guild because my next
Would
quest
you like
is
to
to
try to-
talk to Owen.
I was about to say, would you like to try to find Owen on our way back?
Well, he was at the guild when we left, so like I'll be looking out for him on the way back to the guild, but I'm just hoping he's still back at the guild.
So you make your way back to the guild, and as you're walking your way there, give me perception checks.
Group perception. We're taking a GP, guys. GP. Oh. What's a 12 get me? Not much.
What's a natural 20 get me?
My motherfucking G.
Plus 6.
Natural 18, so 23.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
15.
Join the club, bud.
That's not bad.
Well, I mean, I'm rolling mid.
Astrion, Dreg, as you two are kind of walking with the group, you both kind of notice the same thing past an alley. A flash of this dark purple light. And stepping out from around a corner that seemingly leads nowhere is an individual in some heavy studded armor. On his back is a double-edged, curved scimitar. And he kind of looks down the alley at you two, the whole group as a whole.
I will wave.
He kind of throws a hand up and smiles. Dreg, you recognize him. You Astrion have only seen him in shadows, though. And he begins towards you, and as he gets closer,
He's the Viper dude.
yeah, it is the man who's been in your room, the man who gave you these missions.
Smokey!
Fuck.
He kind of checks a pouch onto his waistband, stands a little taller, and stops right before he breaks into the bare sunlight. Where are you boys headed?
Well, back to the guild.
Yeah, I hear you got some business to attend to. Hey, y'all check up in that spot we told you to check out?
Yes. We did.
Yeah, we got it.
How'd that go?
Well,
I heard you caused a scene.
a little bit.
I mean, I handled it.
We're working on it.
He likes punching people.
I do.
Any reason you want to give to why we're doing this? Any extra information we can have, or is that all we get?
Why you're doing it?
Well, I mean, I assume they need to be.
That's a pretty
Dealt with
open-ended question. Well, I
for one reason
suppose
or another.
we sent you there because we had it on good that something was going to be learned. So I expect you to have learned something.
Oh, well, the unfortunate part about that is due to his distraction, wasn't quite early enough. I got to glance at the paper, but I don't have it.
Give me a deception check.
Can someone give him the help action?
No one
Nobody else
said
was
anything.
saying anything.
He about to get us killed.
Who do we run upon again?
Smokey.
The guy who branded you.
Oh, I see it. That's not great.
14.
Ooh.
What's that?
He chuckles for a moment and kind of scratches his neck. You know, I've been running this a long time and I've seen a lot sharper than you two come through here.
Rude?
Facts.
Didn't say anything.
But it's not often that people take the job and then take another, kill people, and then try to lie their way out of it.
I think killing people while your way out of it's kind of standard.
Because, you know, normally at that point, you're kind of in. You're there. You just got to go a little bit further to get a spot. And I'll be honest, like, you're pretty clear. Clearer than most of the glass in this city, actually. So I got a question for you. So I already learned what I need to from him.
Oh, shit.
What are you waiting on?
And on that notion,
Do what you gotta do, man.
I pull out my damn.
I believe in you. Do
I
it.
pull out my pancaker and I try to whack him right
Oh
across the
my
middle.
God.
Doing it. We're fucking doing
That was
it.
the wrong thing. Oh, we're fucked.
Okay.
I'm glad I took that
You-
short rest.
Did I get my chainmail on before I do that action?
Y'all haven't stopped moving.
To be fair, I did talk to the lady for a minute after he'd already bought it.
You
He
want
didn't
him to-
say that he
You want
put
him
it
to
on.
disrobe and don armor while you're shopping? While
You-
he's
you have
shopping?
clothes on.
Yeah, you have clothes underneath the chain, man.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta take off the leather armor.
I have a question.
Gotta put on the
True,
chainmail.
I helped him.
No, I would have helped him because I will change. So Ashwin would have.
I would have
That's fair.
probably put
We
it
know,
on backwards.
we know dick about armor.
But considering you did shopping while you were at the store, I would say you did not get the opportunity.
We tried.
But you take this initiative, and you produce your mallet, and you take a swing at him. Roll your attack.
So bad. Especially if you miss.
17.
You fuel this attack with every amount of anxiety and anger that you felt since getting yourself into this mess, and it looks like it's gonna land square right on his collarbone. And as it begins to hit, you see him cock his head, and he just dissolves into the shadow.
Oh, fuck.
And there's a moment of still. Back here, you all turn around, and he's in a different alley. It was a good try, but maybe not wait for somebody to invite you to hit them first. At this point, he's maybe 30 feet away. And he looks at the four of you. You've got a choice to make, and a job to do one way or the other. So I'll leave you to it. And he just vanishes again.
I'm sorry, guys. I want to kill him. So bad.
And honestly, that could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been a lot. Let's just get back to the fucking guild.
Before we do that, I'm putting on that chainmail.
Or you could
Just
not.
do it at the guild.
Yeah, just do it at the guild.
Fine.
Chances of us running into combat is pretty slim now.
Or you can just use your chainmail and hit him with it.
Yeah.
You make your way to the guild, and something is odd. There are people sitting at tables. There's nobody at the counter. And everybody is quiet.
What the fuck is happening here?
Do I see Caddy?
You do not.
Do I see Samuel?
You do not.
Do
What
I
about
see
Owen?
You do not.
What about the dark elf chick?
Nobody.
Nobody. It's just empty.
No, it's not empty. There are people at the tables, but you don't recognize any of them. And as you take this moment to take it all in, a few of them kind of turn and look at you. And in unison, they kind of move back their hood. It's all the same face.
God damn
You
it.
should have put that chainmail on before we got there, JD. What is your problem?
They shrug and in unison say, "You won't find any of your required jobs here." And they stand up, and the three of them rush towards you. They draw dual-bladed scimitars, and they go in for a jump, and as they crest, they just all vanish. And you hear a bell ring, and doors upstairs open. And people kind of look over the railing. They see the four of you, and they all just kind of shrug, and they go about their business.
Well,
The first thing I'm doing, I'm going to my room and I'm putting on the chainmail and nobody's fucking stopping me.
Okay.
It'll
It'll take about 5 minutes with no help.
I'm gonna look around.
you
for
open the
Owen.
door. You see a hooded figure with a scimitar.
Astrid will go up with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, you can cut it down to about a minute.
Yeah, he'll see Eustace struggling to put it on, and Astrid's like, "Goddamn."
Put your shoulders like this.
I'm gonna be talking to Albion down at one of the tables, I guess.
I'll just pretty much telling like we gotta find Owen now.
We're gonna have to.
As you mention that, you do hear a voice. You recognize it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. They done. Somebody fucked up. And you see walking through the door with a taller individual that you haven't seen before. That man's just kind of going along with it, and you do see Owen at his side, dwarfed by this individual. You see me, gotta leave, get out of here. Ain't gonna be good no more.
Hey.
Somebody fuck
Hey.
you. It's y'all, wasn't it? Y'all fucked it up.
Fucked what up?
They on the move now.
Who?
They trying to see what's happening. I know you know. I know it was y'all. Y'all been
Hey,
fucking shit up ever since you got here.
Yeah, just come here. We need to talk to you in private. We need to talk to you in private for just a second.
There ain't no private no more. I don't know what you. I'm leaving.
Wait,
Just come here.
Is Owen
Just-
squirmy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I don't remember that. Cool. Now I was like, why do they have the same voice?
I'm so glad you listen.
Yeah.
Dude, I forget things.
While they
Take
while they all,
notes.
I did. I forgot them.
having that conversation, I'm having a conversation with Eustace.
Okay. We'll get to that first.
Oh, the conversation. Okay.
Yeah. Characters always come before NPCs. I try.
While he's having difficulties putting on his stuff, I'll just my eyes will just be like, "That's not how you do it," and I'll direct him. That was ballsy what you did.
Well, I just can't stand it anymore, man. I'm here to take them down, not have their mark. And I'm hitting him next time.
Arm through the hole. You're not used to killing people, are you, Eustace?
I'd rather not kill them, but if I'm left with no choice, I'd rather not if I could. But that guy, he needs to die.
All right, now head through the hole. Come on. It changes you, Eustace. I'm not going to apologize for what I am, for what I do. But you don't have to do what I do.
Well, you're right, but my reasons might be different than yours. I'm doing mine to better this world, not to just fulfill a bloodlust.
I've done it for so long, Eustace.
Well,
I can't change. But for you, I suppose I'll try.
I just gotta say, you've been doing real good. Besides the mom, like I get it. You know, I tried intimidating her. I suck at that. I mean, when you look at my face, it's not intimidating. You just want to fucking laugh. And that's okay, because you know why? I want to brighten someone's day. I want to show them there's a tomorrow. This shit in this desert hellhole, hell, you might as well just be in hell. But I mean,
You want to brighten the world from tomorrow, eh?
yeah. That's why I somersault through the doors. Just make somebody laugh and shit and giggle. And when I fall, it's funny.
You
roll
remind
that one.
That I haven't done yet.
you,
Spends 10 minutes trying to shank and electrocute camels.
you remind me. You remind me of someone I used to work with. But other than that,
Well, that's still working.
I'll finish getting on for him. All right, you should be all set to go. Come on, let's go down. Talk to the twin idiots.
As you two were having that conversation, you two were confronted with Owen.
Yeah, I'm just like, just seriously, give me 2 minutes. Come here.
You got one?
Yes, we have money. You're about to make money.
No, I said you got one. 1 minute.
Fine, come here.
I'm here.
All right, and as he comes up, I'm just gonna hand him the paper that she wrote the amulet on, and just say,
As you're
"We
talking to him, he's kind of like looking around and like inching towards like chests.
towards
And, like chests.
Oh, okay.
And you're walking with him, and he's not making any attempt to stop you, but he gets over there and he like produces a key and unlocks one, and he's looking at you, and while you're doing that, he's like opening, like putting shit in a bag.
We have to have 4 of something along this line, like now. And how much is it going to cost for you to help us find it?" And I'm going to hand him the paper.
He sees the paper. You want 4 of them? 4?
4.
4.
4.
4. Now?
Yes.
Not happening.
What's it going to take to make it happen, man?
What take it make to happen?
Yeah.
Make it happen? I say maybe 5,000 gold.
5. Owen, you're killing me over here, man.
What you think going to happen to me if I give them to you for free?
You don't have to give them to us for free, but we ain't made of fucking gold over here, bro.
And I ain't made of an infinite life.
I understand that, man, but we are in some serious shit right now, and we need you to come through. And
Every
we're
second
gonna,
I talk to you, I spend in serious
I
shit.
know, but we're gonna fucking owe you one, a big one.
And he spits in his hand. Shake on it. Shake his hand. I remember this. Remember it for the rest of my life.
Me too.
When I call, better answer. There
Okay.
ain't no questions about it.
God damn it.
He then steals everything you own.
Fucking love it.
He kind of breaks away from looking at you for a moment and continues to dig through the chest, and he empties it. Hey, you! Look away. I said look away! And he jumps into the chest. You hear a
love this man.
You hear a creak and a snap, and a floorboard is produced out of it. And he crawls back out, and he's got a small bag. They ain't exactly the same. And he reaches in there, and he produces 2 amulets and 2 rings. Passes them to you. I give him to you on a 300 down payment.
300. All right.
About
Dear
that.
God, can about this time Astriana used to be walking downstairs. Thank God y'all are here. Come here, come here, come here. We got to come up with 300 gold, guys. I got 56. 57.
I got questions.
Yes.
Owens, would you take a part of that as a trade?
No!
Come on. We just got to get the
It's
gold,
weapons.
bro.
I'm trying to get out of here.
He's trying to leave. He's
God.
doing us a solid. We just
I
really
got
got
100 gold. Damn it, that's all I got.
I got 50, and I'm prepared to give all of it away. So we just got to come up with the 300. Trust me.
I said I'll try, so damn it. I'll pull out the 300 gold.
All right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Would you take a golden ticket for those?
Oh, Drake, if you do that, I swear to God, I love you. I'll give you a hug.
He starts to reach for Astrion's pouch of gold, and then he stops for a moment. He thinks. Wait, no, I'm leaving. No, fuck that.
You still
Okay,
get
sorry.
still get points for trying,
Sorry.
dog. It's okay. Now you get a win-win
I
situation
know, 'cause
here.
that hurt my heart
And I
saying
still-
that. I was like,
I can see the pain in your eyes.
I didn't want to.
And when Eustace sees that, he just reaches out and tries to give Drake a hug.
I didn't pull the ticket out.
But you did proposition that,
I propositioned it.
and that's what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just give you.
I give him a pat on the back. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Anyway,
I
like I
hug him
said-
back with my head like.
Now that he has the gold, I'm gonna take the items,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna be like I said, we fucking owe you.
You've got 2 rings of mind shielding and 2 amulets of non-detect. Or
Do they do the same
protection
thing?
against. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Drag, you want the rings?
They do all require attunement, though.
Fair enough.
I would say, honestly, we do a lot of punching. We might want to get the necklaces.
Well, yeah, but the ring just adds the extra little bit of.
Yeah,
We
I'd rather have the necklace.
also could break it.
It's magical, bro. It ain't gonna
you
break.
Know what? You know what, Drake? I tell you what, you can have my necklace. I'll
Owen
take the ring.
sees that for a
You think
moment.
I know that?
Y'all talk about the dumbest fucking shit. I'm getting out of here. Leave the guild.
I mean, if you want
Thank
the
you,
necklaces,
Owen.
we can
I
go
take
with
the
the
ring.
dog. I mean,
You take
I'm
a
just
ring.
saying.
I take the other ring.
Okay.
All right, I
We
guess
have
we're getting the
necklaces.
amulets.
Okay.
And it
Can,
was the ring.
can we
Wait.
can we
it was
flavor
two-
what the necklaces look like?
Wait, was it two?
I'll say
To an extent.
to an extent.
Wait, was it 2 rings and 2 amulets?
You thinking what I'm
Yes.
thinking?
Wow, how convenient.
Probably not.
It was
'Cause this is a total
ring
joke.
of minds. What?
Ring of mind shielding.
No.
No, I'm not being serious.
The white and black half of the yin yang symbol.
Yes.
Or
You-
BFF heart necklaces
I will also accept that.
that are.
I will say, when you take them, these rings look like gold bands that have exposed brains inlaid on the plate of it, and the amulets are a simple silver chain with kind of an eye-shaped amulet that's closed and kind of stitched shut. But as you begin the attunement process, the magic of the items kind of warp to your desired aesthetic. So tell me now what you want your rings to look like and what you want your amulets to look like.
Twist together.
Yeah,
Put
yeah, yeah,
together.
yeah. We're going with dragons.
That can twist together.
Yeah, that can twist
like
together.
like an always together
Yeah.
amulet.
Yeah.
Okay,
One red, one blue.
A skull.
sure.
Mine's got a little shield on it.
A little shield in the brain.
Gonna look real confusing when you find a ring of protection, but sure,
Well,
because a ring of protection is just
Yeah,
a
it's a
ring with
shield.
a shield on it.
well, actually, the ring
It's a
of mind
different
shielding
shape
is the
shield.
picture of a brain, so I'll just go with the picture of a brain.
Okay, so the way it looked like. It takes you about 30 minutes to attune to these items, but you're able to do so with no issue while you're in the guild.
And I have a question about that.
What?
Once I'm attuned to it, can I use an action to make it invisible on my hand?
No.
Damn it.
I have a.
What you think?
Has Owen walked away yet?
Yeah, oh yeah, he
Yeah,
left
he's
like
gone.
as soon as y'all gave him the money.
Wait, what do you mean? It says so.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
You can use an action to cause the wing to become invisible.
Well then yes, ignore me. You can do whatever the thing says it can do.
That's why I read the thing.
I thought you were just being bullshit.
Yeah, just like, can I just do this because you're cool?
That's just what I expected.
Are you saying that to the only one who actually listens to us?
I listen. Thank you.
You have to. By
Anyways, do you begin out of the guild?
After I can feel the attunement completed and we know that we're good, I'll just be like, well, our undercover ploy is fucking blown.
It was blown before it even got started, Albert.
Yeah, more or
Don't
less.
fool yourself.
Yeah, more or less, but I mean, he was kind of, sort of.
No.
Have you
like,
tried turning your vest inside out?
I don't think that has anything to do with him believing whether or not.
before I leave,
Yeah.
I want to get rid of that stuff.
Good
Okay,
luck.
while they're having this conversation, give me a general charisma check.
We just football clothes outside. The dude comes back. He's like, "Hey, have you seen these
That's
four
a
idiots?"
22.
Okay, without much issue, you're able to find some new people in the guild who just signed up. Maybe they have daggers or like a short sword or maybe hand-me-down gear, and they're willing to buy combat music again.
These people really want this gear.
They're willing to do anything. to get
I'm a
it.
big swamp.
The mob shows up.
You find some people who are willing to buy this gear at face value.
Okay.
So that would be 5 gold for each dagger, 20 gold, I believe, for the leather.
I've actually already added it up, and the daggers are only 2 each.
2 each.
It comes to a total of 141.
With the bolts, the crossbow,
Yep.
the leather, the daggers.
All of it.
All right. If I find out later that you lied to me, I'll take all the money out of your character.
I literally promise you on Eustace's life I'm not
He
lying.
likes robbing us.
Well, actually, correction
It's
statement.
funny.
Correction statement. The crossbow bolts are only 0.75, and I did just round those up to just 1.
Oh, you round down, buddy. Those are 50
I
cents a
was about
pop.
to say.
Yeah, because that's 0.75 gold. Okay, so that's
7.5
7
silver. 7 silver,
silver,
5 copper.
5 copper. Yeah,
And multiply that by 15.
Yeah.
That's what it actually is.
yeah. Because if you round all those up to 1, that's like
An
at
extra.
least 10 free
Yeah.
gold, and that could be a lot.
It is for me.
That's a grappling hook.
Can we just? I'll tell you what. Can we just settle on 130? Call it evensy.
130, and the original was
141 or something.
Yeah.
sure.
But if he finds
Maybe
out you're lying-
maybe you haggle them a little bit with that 22,
There you go.
Haggle.
I had a +4 and rolled a natural 8.
and then you.
Well, by the time we get done with all this, it's probably getting closer to dusk, right?
The sun is headed towards dusk. Yes.
So-
But all you've really done is talk to people today. So
well,
like,
yeah. So, do y'all want to go ahead and look into these names
maybe them.
tonight, or do you want to wait till in the morning?
I say we try to find a place to stay tonight.
We already
We're-
have
we have
rooms?
we have the guild. We're
Oh.
here.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Sorry, my mind slipped.
you all did just witness the guild be kind of cleared out for a reason. So whether or not you believe the guild is still a safe place to stay is up to you.
Okay. So knowing that, then we'll just. I didn't know that he said it was clearing out. I'm sorry. Knowing that, instead of saying, "Do y'all want to go do that?" then I'll say, "So we probably need to find a new place to stay tonight. Do y'all want to just do that and
Know where I want to stay.
figure out these 2 names tomorrow?"
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was the name of that
Second
place?
question: anybody happen
Was the
to
desert
pass by
flower?
an inn or a tavern?
But you also don't know how to get
Do
there.
I gotta find that
While
out.
we're walking, does everyone remember walking by another inn or anything
You've
like that?
walked by a couple inns, yes.
Well, just to let you know, they're probably not safe either.
Well, you think we should go ahead and leave the city tonight? I mean, shit kind of has hit the fan. I don't know. Do we have to wait on a caravan?
We could just camp outside the city walls.
That's a terrible idea.
I mean, the mass blasters
Oh, yes.
are out there. Hmm.
The best bet is probably wait till the next caravan.
Yeah, where we stay tonight, though. I mean, we're protected from being found out. So unless they just happen upon us, I don't think we got to worry about necessarily getting caught by Smokey.
What about that other bar, guys?
I don't think that bar had rooms, did it?
I don't know. It's worth a shot.
I've never been to a club that had rooms.
I'm just saying we might find something
Lot
at
of
that bar.
bathrooms.
Because we heard about 2 bars and we only went to the one. Or was it the same?
No, it's the same one. Yeah.
Let's just go to another.
Why don't we just go look around the town?
Let's,
I mean, I guess we can just go and see if we can find out some information and then hopefully find a safe place to stay.
either way, I suggest that we take watch.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And this time, if we can, we find just one big room.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea either. All right, well, let's get the fuck out of here first. And we'll exit out and just kind of
You exit the guild
wander the city, and try to
and begin looking for a place to stay.
The desert flower.
You look around for a place called the Desert Flower.
I'm going and asking everybody. Hey, where's the desert flower? Hey, where's the desert flower? Hey, where's the desert flower?
You ask a lot of people, and a lot of people just kind of look at you. I don't know, man.
I'm trying to get my dicky sticky.
I never. But then you ask some other people as you start to move uptown, and they just kind of like chuckle and brush you off. It doesn't seem like anybody's really giving you a straight answer. You meet one person who seems fairly stout. You ask him, and he just looks at you curiously. What's it worth?
10 gold?
Have fun, kid.
20 gold?
I don't think you really are not understanding.
Arm wrestle.
No.
You'll have to excuse my friend here.
Leaves. But after some searching and keeping an eye out, you do find another inn. It seems well enough, and there's not a whole lot of patrons. You see that it does have rooms.
Low
Behind the
key, I
counter,
like
you
it.
do see keys.
Walk up to the counter, obviously, and just, you got a room big enough for all four of us available?
Sure, if you're comfortable with that.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
reach back and grab a key. It's 5 silver a night.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Those legendary force.
Sure as I got it.
Oh, that's all right.
It's all right. I'll keep moving.
Did I see any pawn shops on the way here?
You did not tell me that you were looking for one, but I'll say, sure, you did see one
Well,
or
I
two.
want one now.
For what?
I'm gonna sell the gold ticket. No one's gonna tell me where the fuck this place is.
You walk into one of these pawn shops and you produce the ticket. They kind of do a double take.
Hold it up to the light like $100 bill.
And you're wanting to get rid of this.
Do you know where the place is?
Yeah?
Where is it?
How much is it worth to you?
God damn it! Name a price.
It's 50 gold.
God damn it!
Okay, so judging from your reaction, son, I'm guessing you're new here. Okay, see what you
That
got
obvious?
here. This is pretty special. You can't really buy them. They're given out by the, we'll say the employees of the Desert Flower to people they kind of want to come back. Kind of like a favorite customer kind of deal.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, you see, it's, but you see, you'll only ever get one from one person, and this ticket is only good for that person, so you can't really sell them, except to very, very desperate people.
God damn it! Here's the 50 fucking gold.
All right, so what you're gonna do?
You're gonna go up here. It's right up your ass and to the left.
He pulls out a map of the city, and he shows you this. It looks like a tailor, right? He shows you where it is on the street, and he tells you that it is just a tailor, right? But you tell them that you're looking for the Desert Flower, and they'll give you something. Probably gonna knock you out, but it'll make you feel good. And then, about 3 minutes later, you're gonna open your eyes. You're gonna be there. Nobody really knows how to get there, though.
Why didn't people just tell me this?
Well, because why would we just tell you when we can get 50 gold?
Fuck. Okay, is the group still with me at this point?
If I would say if they were willing to be.
Yeah, I, mean,
All right,
I would
I'll-
imagine we'd wait on him.
All right, I'll be back in about an hour.
Just please come back here safely.
Oh, I
and-
will. You know me.
This is gonna end badly.
So
This is where Will smiles as he makes a new character sheet.
I accidentally deleted something.
Good job.
I just
So-
accidentally deleted 50 gold.
Bryn, you're separating yourself from the group.
With permission from the group
Okay.
for just an hour ish. I just want to use my fucking ticket, man.
Would I'll just go with you, keep an eye on you so you're not alone.
I don't think you can get in without a
I
ticket.
don't need to
So,
go
like,
in.
Okay. What would the other three of you like to do?
We're going to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You three go to the inn, and Dreg, you head to this tailor. We'll come to you last. You three pay for your rooms. Right?
Well, yeah, I paid for the big room for us.
And then do you all just go and take your long rest?
Yeah, I'd say we'd probably want to. Yeah, we can discuss it in the morning. So yeah, we'll probably just go
Okay.
up there and try to get some rest.
You two try to get some rest. I'll take Force Watch.
All right, just wake me up when you're ready.
Oh, I would like to make a point. I'll explain what Dreg looks like to the bartender and tell him that where our room is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Eustace, you get some sleep. And memories kind of come into your mind as you do. Some of them are very old. Your early childhood. You remember not having much. But every day brought opportunity. Every morning had a new promise. Then those fade away. Things changed, obviously. Things got harder. Rarely did they get better. But one thing that was a constant was sure as the sun would rise, you would have the chance to make a change, to make a difference. And then you eventually met Zaid. And for a while, for many years, well, maybe not many, but for a while he trained you, and he taught you. And these lessons come flowing back with the memories. Through sparring, he would stop and he would tell you that there are those who have very little in this world. There are those that have nothing. Maybe you can sympathize, or maybe you never will. But everyone sees the same sun rise. Everyone has the same promise that the next day can be better than the last. And there are people like him, people like you, if you'll walk this path, that have to protect that promise. Because the ones who can't stand up on their own need those to help them. And those that would push others down need to be stopped. They need to be crushed. And they need to be shown that no evil will persist in the light of a new dawn. Is this a path that you would follow?
Yes.
Is this an oath that you will uphold? To stamp out darkness wherever it may be found, and show the light of the dawn to those who need it.
Yes.
The memories fade, and nothing but a cold sleep takes you. And Astron, your watch passes without issue. At that time, Albion, you wake up. Almost as if the footsteps of Astrian were enough to rouse you.
Your turn.
Oh, thanks. Dre made it back yet?
No.
All right. And I'll kind of anxiously take my watch and very much be kind of listening to possibly hear him come in or anything downstairs.
I will try to get some sleep.
Okay. As you begin your watch, Albion, it passes the first few hours, no issue, no dreg.
Uh-oh.
And then something does catch your eye. The temperature is rising, despite a cold desert night. there's a smell of burning wood. And then smoke begins to rise out from the door.
Oh.
Boys, we've been found. Get your fucking shit and let's go.
And that is where we were in tonight's episode.
Oh.
Fuck.
I
Things
chose.
have
I
started
don't know what
happening,
the fuck
audience.
to tell you, Bryn.
I chose right.
Ooh.
You chose to separate yourself from the group 100%.
During a
And
very
then-
stressful time.
And then go somewhere you've never been and be willingly drugged.
And knocked out and dragged to a separate location.
When you put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I also was thinking, I'm wearing this necklace so they can't find me.
Rolo's been alive all night long.
It doesn't make you invisible.
But safe to say, we're very excited for the next episode, guys.
Super excited.
really
Let's see how the fuck the Forefronts
gotta take
escape
a
this
piss.
disaster. And Will's gonna go pee. We're gonna take a break, and we'll see you fuckers next week. We love you.
Hey,
And as,
they're not fuckers, man.
Fuckers can also be a loving
Words of
term,
encouragement.
an endearing term, like you adorable, lovely fuckers that
Or-
are our listeners. We love you. We
And-
love you, fuckers.
and
Still doesn't sound any better.
I think it's great.
And
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure
to
most
each
people
their
would agree.
own, but I'm just saying.
and as always, have a wonderful day.